What if the secret to your twin flames' return has nothing to do with what you're doing and everything to do with what they're finally becoming? Let's cut through the spiritual fluff for a second. You've read the articles, tried the manifesting techniques, maybe even burned enough candles to power a small village. Yet here you are, still waiting, still wondering if that soul-shaking connection was just a cosmic joke. But what if I told you the reason they ran has nothing to do with you, and the reason they'll return has everything to do with them? This isn't about playing games or vibrational alignment. This is about the raw, messy human breakthrough that happens when a runner finally faces the one thing they've been sprinting from, their own reflection in your eyes. Picture this: your runner months or years into their grand escape, sitting alone at 2 a.m. They've dated others, moved cities, maybe even convinced themselves they're over it. Then, bam, it hits them. Not as a thought, but as a knowing. I've been running from the one thing that ever made me feel real. That's the pivot point. Not when you change, but when they finally see what's been true all along. You weren't the problem. You were the mirror. We've all heard focus on yourself until it sounds like spiritual bypassing. But here's the twist. Your growth does matter. Not because it manifests them back, but because it rewrites the entire script of your connection. When you stop being the chaser, you force the universe to recalibrate. No more teacher-student dynamic. No more savior-victim dance. Just two souls finally meeting at the same crossroads. This time, without the baggage. The runner doesn't return to the person they left. They return to who you've become without them, the version of you that learned to thrive in their absence. And that's what makes all the difference. So if you're tired of waiting, here's your permission slip. Stop. Let the universe handle the how, because whether they circle back or not, you're already winning the only game that matters, the one where you choose you first. You ever wonder why they run in the first place? It's not about you, not really. Oh, sure, they might blame timing, circumstances, or even you for being too much. But deep down, it's always about them. The twin flame connection is a mirror, and when someone isn't ready to face their own reflection, they do what any sane person would do. They bolt. Think of it like this. Imagine you've spent your whole life wearing sunglasses indoors, convinced the world is dim. Then suddenly, your twin flame walks in, flips on all the lights, and whoosh, you're squinting, disoriented, scrambling for the nearest exit. That's the runner's dilemma. The light isn't the problem. It's their eyes that aren't adjusted yet. A runner doesn't flee love. They flee the truth that love reveals. Maybe they've spent years building walls, numbing pain, or playing small. Then here comes this connection, dismantling every defense like a wrecking ball made of pure soul recognition. No wonder they panic. It's not rejection, it's resistance, the kind that only dissolves when they finally get sick of their own shadows. Ever watched a cat freak out when it sees its own tail? That's a runner realizing they've been chasing or running from themselves all along. The moment they stop, breathe, and look, that's when the real magic happens. Healing isn't a gentle stroll. It's a demolition project. a runner might need to hit rock bottom, a failed relationship, a career crisis, or just that hollow feeling that something's missing before they admit, oh, maybe this twin flame thing wasn't just a cosmic typo. You know how some people only go to therapy when their back pain turns out to be repressed rage? Same energy. The universe has a funny way of forcing growth when we refuse to choose it. And sometimes that means letting them run until their legs give out. One day, without fanfare, something shifts. Maybe they dream of you. Maybe they catch your scent in a crowd and their chest tightens. Maybe they just wake up and think, what the hell was I so afraid of? That's the thing about inner work. It's invisible until it's not. No billboards, no fireworks. Just a slow, quiet unraveling of fear until all that's left is the truth. I miss you. I need you. I was never really whole without you. And when they return, it won't be the same person who left. It'll be someone softer, wiser, finally ready to hold the mirror instead of shattering it. So if you're waiting, darling, stop. Trust that their journey is theirs and yours is yours. The only thing you need to do, keep healing, because whether they come back or not, you won't be the one still running. And hey, if all else fails, remember, even the fastest runners eventually get tired. And coffee breaks exist for a reason. You ever try to force a flower to bloom by prying open its petals? Yeah, didn't think so. And if you have, maybe keep that between you and your therapist. The point is, some things refuse to be rushed. Divine timing is like that, equal parts magical and maddeningly slow, like waiting for your soulmate to text back while they're apparently finding themselves in Bali. But here's the kicker. Your twin flame runner isn't just late to the party because they lost track of time. They're late because the universe is orchestrating a symphony neither of you can hear yet. And spoiler alert, you're both instruments in it. Think of your connection like a gourmet meal. Sure, you could nuke a frozen burrito and call it love. We've all been there. But real depth, that takes simmering. Divine timing isn't about delay, it's about infusion. Every tear, every lonely night, every why the hell won't they just talk to me moment is another spice tossed into the pot. And when it's finally ready, oh, you'll know. Ever notice how the best things in life, wine, cheese, that weirdly perfect vintage jacket you found at a thrift store, all need time to reach their peak? Your twin flame reunion is no different. The universe isn't cruel, it's curating. Here's a fun paradox. The more you stop waiting, the faster divine timing works. Runners return when the energy between you aligns, not when you've cried enough to fill an Olympic-sized pool. It's not about how badly you want it. It's about how ready you both are to hold it. Picture this, your two puzzle pieces from the same box, but someone, probably a past life version of you with terrible karma, tossed you into different corners of the room. Now, the universe is nudging you closer, but first, you've got to get turned right side up. No amount of screaming, "fit already," will speed that up. 11:11 on the clock, their favorite song playing right as you're sobbing into your ice cream. A random stranger mentioning their name. These aren't coincidences. They're cosmic post-it notes. Hey, dummy, I'm still working on it. The universe loves a good cliffhanger. And just when you're about to give up, when you've finally deleted their number, sworn off love, and adopted 7 cats, no judgment, that's when the plot twist hits. Because divine timing thrives on the element of surprise. Here's the thing. You can't make divine timing hurry up, but you can make the wait mean something. Work on yourself. Travel. Adopt a questionable hobby, kombucha brewing, interpretive dance, whatever. Live so fully that if they never come back, you're still winning. Because when alignment does happen, it won't feel like desperation. It'll feel like coming home to a house you didn't even realize you built. So hang in there, beautiful soul. The universe hasn't forgotten you. It's just busy making sure your reunion is legendary. And hey, if all else fails, remember, even the best love stories have commercial breaks. Let's be real, most runners don't exactly sprint toward enlightenment. At first, this whole twin flame thing feels less like divine destiny and more like a cosmic glitch. Why does this person make me feel like my soul's being microwaved? Why can't I just move on like a normal human? Why am I suddenly Googling past life regression at 3 a.m.? But here's the beautiful, frustrating truth. A runner doesn't return because they miss you, though that's part of it. They return because they finally get it. The penny drops. The light bulb flickers on. The universe elbows them in the ribs and says, "Hey, this isn't just a fling, it's your soul's curriculum." Picture someone who spent their whole life wearing noise-canceling headphones, blissfully unaware of the symphony around them. Then suddenly, bam, the headphones break. At first, it's overwhelming. Too loud, too bright, too much. So they run, but eventually they start to hear the music. And once they realize it's their song, the one their soul's been humming all along, they can't unhear it. That's the awakening. The moment they stop seeing the connection as chaos and start recognizing it as context. Let's be honest, most of us don't wake up one day and go, "Ah yes, I shall now embrace my higher purpose." Nope. The universe usually has to whack us with the spiritual equivalent of a 2x4. For runners, that often looks like repeating patterns, failed relationships, same fights, same emptiness. Sudden coincidences, dreams, synchronicities, random signs. A nagging sense of there's something I'm supposed to remember. It's like forgetting why you walked into a room, then tripping over the exact thing you needed. Thanks, universe. Very subtle. Twin flames aren't just about romance. They're about activation. Your connection is a living, breathing assignment. One that says, wake up, grow, heal, then go do what you came here to do. And the runner? They're not avoiding you. They're avoiding themselves. But when they finally face that reflection, when they see their own power, their own wounds, their own purpose staring back, that's when the running stops. Because you can't unsee your destiny. The return, not a guarantee, but a possibility. Here's the thing, not every runner comes back. Some never crack the code, but the ones who do, they return different, softer, more aware. They don't just want you, they choose you, consciously, in full daylight. And if yours is still out there, stumbling toward their aha moment, trust the process. Live your life. Keep becoming the kind of person you would run toward. Because the best love stories aren't about chasing, they're about recognizing. And when the time's right, oh, they'll know. And if they don't, their loss. You've got a symphony to dance to. You know that moment when you're playing hide and seek as a kid, and the seeker just stops looking? Suddenly, the game isn't fun anymore. The thrill is gone. That's exactly what happens when the chaser stops chasing in the twin flame dance. The entire dynamic loses its power. Running requires a chaser. Think of the runner-chaser dynamic like a magnetic field. It only works when both poles are active. The runner flees because there's energy to flee from. But when the chaser stops feeding that energy, the whole system collapses. It's like trying to play tennis against a wall that suddenly walks away. And let's be honest, hitting balls into the void gets old fast. Here's the spiritual irony. The moment you stop needing them to return is often the moment they do. Not because you've manifested correctly, but because you've finally broken the karmic circuit that kept you both stuck. Detachment isn't indifference, it's freedom. When you stop chasing, you're not giving up, you're upgrading. You're saying, I love you enough to let you find your own way back. And here's the secret. Detachment isn't passive. It's the most active, courageous choice you can make. It's saying, I choose me, so loudly that the universe has no choice but to rearrange itself around your worth. Physics teaches us that nature rushes to fill vacuums. The same applies to energy. When you stop pouring your longing into that runner-shaped hole in your life, one of two things happens. The universe fills it with something better, or the runner feels the absence like a phantom limb and comes investigating either way. You win. Here's the uncomfortable truth. As long as you're chasing, they hold all the power. But when you walk away, truly walk away, not as a tactic, but as an act of self-love, the balance shifts. Suddenly, they're the ones wondering, wait, why don't they care anymore? It's not manipulation, it's mathematics. Energy always seeks equilibrium. You know that moment when you're playing hide and seek as a kid, and the seeker just stops looking? Suddenly, the game isn't fun anymore. The thrill is gone. That's exactly what happens when the chaser stops chasing in the twin flame dance. The entire dynamic loses its power. Running requires a chaser. Think of the runner-chaser dynamic like a magnetic field. It only works when both poles are active. The runner flees because there's energy to flee from. But when the chaser stops feeding that energy, the whole system collapses. It's like trying to play tennis against a wall that suddenly walks away. And let's be honest, hitting balls into the void gets old fast. Here's the spiritual irony. The moment you stop needing them to return is often the moment they do. Not because you've manifested correctly, but because you've finally broken the karmic circuit that kept you both stuck. Detachment isn't indifference, it's freedom. When you stop chasing, you're not giving up, you're upgrading. You're saying, I love you enough to let you find your own way back. And here's the secret. Detachment isn't passive. It's the most active, courageous choice you can make. It's saying, I choose me, so loudly that the universe has no choice but to rearrange itself around your worth. Physics teaches us that nature rushes to fill vacuums. The same applies to energy. When you stop pouring your longing into that runner-shaped hole in your life, one of two things happens. the universe fills it with something better, or the runner feels the absence like a phantom limb and comes investigating either way. You win. Here's the uncomfortable truth. As long as you're chasing, they hold all the power. But when you walk away, truly walk away, not as a tactic, but as an act of self-love, the balance shifts. Suddenly, they're the ones wondering, wait, why don't they care anymore? It's not manipulation, it's mathematics. Energy always seeks equilibrium. You know that moment in every rom-com where the runaway groom stops mid-sprint, chest heaving, realizing he's about to make the biggest mistake of his life. That's your twin flame runner, years deep into their marathon of avoidance, suddenly skidding to a halt with the gut punch thought, what if I never find this again? Regret is a curious thing. It's the only emotion that lives exclusively in the future. We don't feel it in the present, we anticipate it. And for a runner, that anticipation becomes heavier with every passing year. They start noticing how other relationships feel like wearing someone else's skin, how no amount of distractions fill that quiet, persistent ache, how their dreams keep dragging them back to you, no matter how many times they hit snooze on destiny. It's not that love suddenly becomes less terrifying, it's that losing you becomes unbearable. Picture this. Your runner, 5 years from now, sitting at some generic coffee shop. They're with someone pleasant enough, laughing at the right moments, going through the motions of a fine life. Then, bam, your song comes on. Their breath catches, their chest tightens, and in that split second, they know. This is what settling feels like. That's the moment the universe has been working toward. Not with force, but with haunting. Not with shouts, but with whispers that grow louder every birthday, every failed relationship, every quiet midnight when they wonder, what if? Here's the delicious irony. The more successfully they run, the more they prove the connection was real. Because you don't spend years fleeing something ordinary. You don't ache for something replaceable. The very persistence of their avoidance is the proof they're trying to deny. It's like trying to forget the taste of water while stranded in the desert. The harder they try, the more obvious it becomes. This thirst is for something specific, and it has a name. Ever notice how life gives us last chance energy before big breakthroughs? That text you almost didn't send, that job you nearly didn't apply for, that apology you swore you'd never give. Runners hit this point too, a spiritual crossroads where the fear of missing you finally outweighs the fear of losing themselves in you. Sometimes it takes seeing you move on. Sometimes it's realizing no one else makes them feel alive in that terrifying, exhilarating way. Sometimes it's just the universe whispering, this is your final boarding call for love. Last chance to get on the damn plane. Will every runner reach this point? Honestly, some never get brave enough, but the ones who do, they come back different, not perfect, but certain, not fearless, but willing. They've stared down their future self's disappointment and chosen differently. And if you're the one waiting, here's your freedom. You don't have to. Live, love, be happy, because whether they return or not, you've already won the real prize. You've never had to live with the regret of not trying. The beautiful, messy truth? Love is always a risk, But regret? That's the only guarantee if you never try. And hey, if they do come back, make them work for it. You're not a consolation prize, you're the whole trophy. Let's be real. Waiting for a twin flame runner is like watching a pot of water boil while someone keeps turning the stove on and off. You hover between hope and frustration, wondering if you're patient or just delusional. But here's the secret you might not see yet. This isn't just about them returning. It's about you arriving, fully, unshakably, radiantly, into the kind of love that doesn't need validation to exist. While you've been counting days, the universe has been weaving something far more intricate than reunion. Every tear, every moment of doubt, every time you chose yourself over desperation, these weren't pauses in your love story. They were the plot. You've been sculpted by absence, polished by uncertainty, and forged in the kind of fire that doesn't just prepare you for love, but makes you worthy of the epic version you're destined for. Here's the paradox. The moment you stop needing them to return is the moment you become magnetic to all love, theirs, or something even more aligned. Detachment isn't giving up, it's leveling up. It's trading the ache of why won't they for the power of what if I fly instead? And if they do come back, it won't be to the person you were when they left. It'll be to you, the one who learned to dance alone so well that their presence is now a choice, not a lifeline. You've probably wondered, when will this end? But what if the question isn't when, but who will I be when it does? Twin flames aren't about finding completion in another. They're about recognizing the completion you always were. The runner's journey mirrors your own. Every fear they face, every wall they scale, is a reflection of the work you're doing too. So breathe, darling. This isn't a waiting room, it's a birthing room. And what's being born isn't just a relationship, it's the unshakable, unbreakable, wildly radiant version of you that no runner could ever outdistance. Whether your runner returns tomorrow, in a decade, or in another lifetime, here's your truth to cling to. You are already whole. This journey was never about convincing someone to see your worth. It was about you seeing it so clearly that the world has no choice but to agree. So keep living, keep loving, keep becoming. Because the greatest love story isn't the one where they come back. It's the one where you never left yourself.